Have you heard of the jellyfish-shaped UFO?
Yes.
Did you know that it displays transmedium capabilities?
I did not know that.
This footage was reportedly taken at a U.S. joint operations base in Iraq.
It is not a standard or common shape.
It only is detected through its thermal emission in the infrared.
So can you tell me a little bit about it?
I just know that somebody captured video footage of it, and I did not actually get to look at the footage, but I heard about it, and that's all I pretty much.
Well, here's the footage. I got it right here.
All right, let's see it.
And I'm walking through it. Look at that. Look at that thing. Wait, you got to back up a little bit because it's crazy. Okay, ready? Watch it. So it's here. It's bottom right? Watch what it does. It's cloaking. It's cloaking. Do you see this?
Camera. That's actually it. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Is that not night vision?
Ready? And then it comes back into focus again, and it cloaks again.
You know what's interesting about it is it doesn't seem to be changing any direction.
Yeah, I think maybe, I don't know, that camera is just sticking onto it like white on rice.
So it's from a U.S. joint operation in 2018. Where was it at?
Iraq. In Iraq.
I think I've actually seen this footage before.
Look at that. It's crazy. Look at this. Is like some of the best footage.
This isn't the only of its kind. If you look up, this is great footage. By the way, it looks like a drone. I mean, it's not a military drone. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Like, it looks like almost rocky or craggly. You see that? Like,
yeah, it looks like there's like a lot of antennas coming off of it.
A lot of textures on it.
In my opinion, if I had to guess what it was, it looks like something with a ton of like receiving or sending arrays, and that's what's giving it that shape.
Okay,
like
look at this.
Like and spiky with antennas.
When you get a chance, look up video footage here of Flying Witch. Now it's very similar. Look, hey, if you take a look at that, what we just saw. Now look up Flying Witch UFO footage. Okay. Almost precisely the same in different parts of the world. Okay, and it looks basically like a witch on a broomstick in other stuff.
Is it this one?
Let's see.
This is the one.
No, that's not the one, right?
No, that's actual. You gotta have UFO in there.
Okay, you gotta put UFO.
Yeah.
Oh, I found it. Yeah,
here it is.
It does look the same.
It does.
Look at that. Oh my God, it does look the same.
Right?
It really does.
That's in 2000, I think.
2006, it says here.
2006. Okay. And that was the one I saw was in a foreign country. I can't remember where it was. Looks very similar though, right?
Look at, yes. Wait, what if all those the things coming off it, like the spikes and all that, what if part of that's part of its ability to cloak or whatever?
Maybe. Can you go back to the current footage of the,
yeah.
And I don't know if jellyfish is the right word for this one, but yeah, when it gets non-transparent, and close up, let's look at that.
Okay. Like just that ability right there, that's transparent, is crazy.
Well, but what's weird is the camera's seeing it, so it makes me wonder.
I think that it's not 100% transparent. It probably has like some kind of like effect where it's bending the light around it the way a camera would, like it's capturing it, but then displaying what's behind it. But because the camera already locked onto it, it's holding onto that shape.
Right. So some people are, it's true. Some people are going to say, well, maybe it's balloons, maybe it's a drone.
Those people didn't see it. Those people didn't see it. You see this?
No.
Look, there are two people right there. They don't even notice it.
Oh, you're right.
The camera's picking it up. The camera probably has 15,000 sensors on it to try to detect everything, right? Night vision, heat vision, you name it. So once it got it, it's going to hold on to it.
What are the chances that it's digital?
That's fake?
Yeah.
Then the military released fake footage.
No. What are the chances? I mean, you looking at it, do you see anything about it that could be, you do video, so.
I know, but there's
fake?
I mean, sure, this could be faked, but there's no way for me to tell based on this grainy footage. No way for me to tell. Like, there's no way for me to tell based on this footage. It's too small. The easiest way to hide, if you're trying to fake someone out, the easiest way to hide a fake is just to lower the quality, dude.
Yeah, that's wild. Well, there's a couple of different theories. Okay, so what could this be? All right, so let's just roll through them really quickly here. Could it be an alien? Could it be? So the options could be like aliens, like checking us out, right?
Look at that. There's it's a little bigger.
There's the tentacles that make it look like a jellyfish.
I think those are antennas.
Okay, well, it looks like a robot, honestly. Looking
does.
at it like that, it looks like a robot.
It does look like a robot. It looks like those are not antennas. Those might just be its landing.
I mean, it's definitely the most corporeal image I've seen of a UFO. That's very, very interesting. Usually UFOs like this change shape, and not just, you see the opaqueness that you see happening to it where it's going through, which what I find interesting is, this is what's strange to me, is looking at it from this viewpoint. It's changing its translucentness, right? This transparency.
Yeah.
But for who? Which background is it matching to? Because the camera's following it. So it's definitely matching the camera we're watching. It's changing for its background for that camera.
Yeah. I think it's doing what an octopus does.
Right.
And it's changing based on where it's at, almost like chameleon, where it's at, but also its viewer. So it's the reason we're seeing it is because the camera's looking at it, but then it's also changing its shape for someone on the ground or something on the ground.
So which building, or because it looks like it's changing for us. Like if you stop it right there, it's into that building. So this is what I don't understand about chameleons. Like if they go against a tree, they do it. This thing's in the air. How does it know what to change its translucency?
You see, it's impossible to change it for too many angles.
Right.
So I think it would be impossible. So I think it's literally trying to change itself for multiple angles, and I think that's where it keeps coming into play for us.
Interesting.
Like right now it's out of play for us, right? But then it starts to get opaque again when it comes up on these buildings and these population zones. It's crazy.
So it becomes opaque when you see desert behind it.
Yeah, you see, there it is.
See, that's weird to me.
Now it's opaque again. See, now, but we're coming up on people. It goes right into and it must be quiet as hell because those people didn't even turn around.
So it's either, it's either aliens, right? Or it could be other things. It could be spiritual. So how many footages of there's so much footage of like security cameras catching like a shadow walking down the street or something or you're like, what the hell is that? Right. There's things like that. I've seen many of these UFOs that actually change shape and transparency and become like a different something altogether. So is it interdimensional is a question. Does it even know it's operating in our dimension? You know what I mean?
Right. Someone said it might be a smudge on the lens, but yeah, it's not though, because that was my first thought too. But the camera is moving independently of that. Like you could see it coming in and out of frame. It's not on the lens itself.
Yeah, it looks like, could it be, that's what the thing is, could it be entering, transferring dimensions when it becomes opaque and when it becomes more firm? You know what I mean? Could it be?
No, here's an idea. What if it has to alter itself to communicate?
Maybe.
Right? I mean, think about cloaking tech in Star Trek. Like you couldn't attack if you were cloaked or whatever, What if in order to communicate it has to decloak?
I don't know what it doesn't seem to be communicating anything, so that's hard to.
Yeah, we wouldn't know if it was communicating. Well, that's what it says, by the way, the article. A jellyfish-shaped UFO has taken the internet by storm over the last few weeks, or so much so that the United States Department of Defense have been forced to comment on the matter. Reportedly obtained due to a leak at the Pentagon, the Defense Department's statement acknowledged the existence of the video, but fails to offer anything more any more due to the sensitive nature of the topic. In a statement of Gull goes on to add that the DoD continues to take UAP, unidentified area phenomenon, the new government verbiage for UFO and unidentified flying object sightings very seriously. DoD takes public interest in and I'm just going to move on. The jellyfish UFO in question has been seen in alleged security surveillance footage from the U.S. Joint Operations Base in Iraq and was first aired online by UFOologist Jeremy Corbell. Yeah, interesting.
That guy's involved in everything.
Also, you know what's interesting? Is that at the end of that footage, it dips into the ocean.
We saw that?
Yeah, I'll show you right now.
Got to see that.
The trans-medium capability takes place when the craft, which is initially flying at first, and then appears to dip below the surface of the water later in the video. Yeah, I'll show you. Oh, I don't have it on this one. It was on the other one. This was the best footage, though. I don't have it on this one.
I'd be curious to see if it slowed down at all, because that's one of the things is like a lot of these UFOs, right? They seem to transfer into the ocean, go into the ocean without slowing or without making a wave. So that's the other thing. What sort of technology would do that? Which also makes the interdimensional thing seem more likely, especially since these things don't seem to react to people reacting to it. Right. So it's very interesting. If that's the case, there's some weird theories out there that there's, some, giant UFO thing out there in the ocean that creates these drone-like things to go around the world and like keep an eye on us. You know, there's like interesting theories out there.
This shape has been seen since the beginning of UAP or UFOs.
Hey, if you like this clip and you want to see more, then click right here and become a member today. Also, we do a live show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, totally free. So come on down and hang out with us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll see you there.